Hey guys, Digit Lifestyle here, back with another video. I haven't been online for a while because, like, I'm not being funny. Everything has just gone wrong for me, but also going wrong globally. And if you talk about certain things, you get banned or knocked off a platform. So I decided, no, I can't be bothered with an awful lot of this control freakism, this over control we've seen in the UK at the moment. And this probably is going to be one of my last videos. Two-tier policing, where certain individuals are allowed to protest without getting anything done, or do you know what I mean? Anything of that nature. Whereas people who were indigenous, who were born in this country, the UK, I'm talking about, and I would suspect this is likely to spread to other countries, in particular the USA, are going to be treated horribly. And this is why we're seeing an awful lot of this stuff taking place right now. I'm going to play you a video. And this is a group of people coming against the police, and this goes so deep. They're protesting against the two-tier policing, the system that is not fair. It's allowing certain individuals to come into certain countries, whether it be the USA, UK, or whatever it is, and they're given benefits, and they either come in by boats or stuff like that. I have to be cryptic by what I say, because, like, you know what, I never know what YouTube's going to censor next. So this is like a real bad thing that's happening, especially in the UK. And it's come down to racial violence to a certain extent. I saw a few videos where a couple of black guys were being attacked, simply because of the story that came out. And here's the thing with the three girls stabbing. I still find it odd that, one, they showed a guy with curly hair, and this is literally like straight curly hair, hair that would be suited to another race. Yet they brought this kid out, and then they showed him with locks. Yes, I can get this in relation to that, but the way they showed the curly hair and stuff, it did not. And it was like in plain sight to me that either that black guy was set up to take this fall, or something else that's darker and deeper that is going on in this country. References to people like T. Robinson, I won't say his full name, but people need to pay attention to that and what they feel or think is happening around that scenario, because it's quite weird that is, do you know what I mean, happening in the world right now. And what he said about the things that you know what, it's not just that, these things have been happening for some time. The things that he talks about have been happening from time, and the governments have known about it. And we have a new government that has let certain individuals, by the behest of certain states, head of states, to let a certain individual go and get away scot-free by being somebody who did things to little people. I'll put it that way. So, and then you have the same monarchy, or if you like, and that person that's done that thing that the Americans charge him for, and he had to pay some fine, you know. Come on. The same thing's happening in certain communities, and I'm not saying it's a blanket thing that happens, because everybody's individual. People have a choice. People have a choice to choose. People have a choice to do what they want. If they choose to do that, then there are consequences for doing, right? But what we're seeing is unfairness. We're seeing others being treated better than others, and I think it's incumbent for all to unite and want fairness for every single human being on this planet, not just some. Here's more footage of riots taking place again. what that caption said, the police have chosen a side that won't end well. I'm sorry to cough. Well, I'm sorry to say this, but at the end of the day, yeah, they're giving orders. They're only following orders. Remember, these people are paid. This is what people forget. These people don't have the luxury of having to have emotion from what they're given instructions to do. Yeah, they're given these instructions to do what they do at certain circumstances for certain circumstances, and this is one of them. They want to crack down hard, even though they're trying to send a message to other protesters, but they're demonizing one set of protesters over another and allowing others to get away scot-free. And this is where we are seeing the two-tier policing system. It's not going to work. People are pissed off, simply pissed off. You know, without doubt, they're 100% pissed off. Here I'm going to show a video about a guy being attacked by a certain group with hammers and other things, other weapons, and this is the aftermath, and people are angry. You know, you got to understand that. I don't think there's enough unbiased reporting going on. It's very biased reporting. They're saying it's all far right. They're labeling everybody the same. They did the same thing when they had that thing where in 2020 where people were jabbed. Remember that? You know, come on, look. You know, look what's going on.
We think. I think he might. I hope he's not dead. I hope he's not dead. Joe's not dead.
I saw them all run around there. Why didn't you?
Oh, they're allowed go. They're allowed go.
Fucking let it happen! Fucking traitor! They watched you go left.
And let him go. So a gang of Muslims have just come up and done. I don't know what the fuck they've done to this lad, but he's bleeding out all over the place and stabbed him. I hope they haven't killed him. I hope they haven't killed him. This is a fucking joke. Oh, there's another guy that I don't want to get him on camera. He's pissing with blood. The other guy's in a bad, bad way. We think. I think he might. I hope he's not dead. I hope he's not dead.
This is terrible when you think about it. You know, this is not something that's just happened. This has been brewing and brewing and brewing for a long time. And the governments and successive government before this one was warned about it. People were telling them, and they ignored. And the same thing is going to happen elsewhere where governments ignore their people. When you have a mandate by the WEF, Davos, and all those other three-letter entities, this is what happens. They have a mandate, and their mandate is to create one world religion, one world money, one world this, 15-minute cities, you will be vaccinated at will. That mandate. Come on. This is why a lot of people are uprising, but they're uprising against the wrong people. But they're also trying to have justice for those things that have happened and are not being prosecuted, if you understand my drift. And it comes down to certain societies thinking certain things are right to do, and it's not. It may happen in certain countries, but it's not going to happen in certain other countries where they don't accept it, if you understand my drift there again. One has to be so careful in what one says. Another thing that's angering people, if you watch this particular video here as well, there's this officer, and he is someone of a persuasion, and he's warning the people in this community about saying that the people that are protesting are English Defence League and you should leave your weapons behind, blah blah blah. And this is a police officer that's supposed to be representing our country, representing peace. Does this look like peace to you? Does this sound like peace to you? Watch. I will play it to you. And I think you have to understand why people are pissed off.
The idiot lot have gone home. Okay, so moved the bomb and gone. So we want to de-escalate the situation. So we want to work with you to de-escalate the situation. I've been reassured that anything's going on now, we're not going to make any arrests. Okay, that's what's come from the man to you. So all we want to do is make sure that people are okay. How we do that? The small group. What I don't want is a large group that I have in town centre. Again, number of what's called.
Ja, šéf se jebe toho číka.
So I want to work with you guys for the best solution. The best solution I think is small groups. The idiot lot have been assured have been left. The police have been safeguarding the shipping site. We've been going all around County Town Centre looking after the community because it's the community that matters. It's the community that we're here for. So,
Běží bateau attire les chouans.
from this mosque, this small group. If there's any weapons or anything like that, what I would do is discard them in the mosque, leave them here. So you don't give anybody any reason or have any interaction with the police, regular interaction. That's my belief. So if there's any weapons, get rid of them. We're not going to arrest anybody. I've been told that no one wants to make arrest. We're going to start dispersing people. Is that right? Yes, thank you. Is there any I can have a conversation? Okay?
Did you hear him say, if there are any weapons, please leave them behind, or whatever the words he used? Come on. These people had weapons on them, and he's supposed to be representing our forces, a community police officer, supposedly. Really? Should these people be arrested for having weapons in the first place? Is the question. Nobody's asking that question. Nobody's concerned about that question, let alone the powers that be. This is why we have these issues, and this is why these issues will continue until there is a fairness on the world stage, whether it be with finances, whether it be with law, whatever it is. You know, there are so many issues that are taking place on this planet, and people are so fed up with it. You know, they want a better monetary system. They want a fair monetary system that does not just favour the people at the top. But yet we get that, and I don't think people realise the reason why we have a digital assets being developed, and at the speed that they are being developed, and the things that are being developed behind them, are going to make a massive change to those who are awake, not woke. Dare I say, you know? So I'm going to continue with this and see how far we go, because I'm one of those, but I'm not going to allow myself to be drawn into this, because I think you guys need to understand all of this is happening. And it's always planned by the people and the powers that be. They knew this was going to happen. They knew there was going to be massive division. They knew it. It was planned. The reason why they planned it and the reason why they want it is because they want to bring in the CBDC, the Central Bank Digital Control Currency. I call it that. And the reason for that is so that they control your movements. If you do something wrong, they can fuck you up. Simple. They can switch your ass off. And why else do you think they want to have neural input plants and all that kind of stuff? Oh, guess what? That person misbehaved. Oops. Ding. Dead. Yeah? Wake up. And for all those who are have the chance to go online and go to Al Jazeera, go look up Labour files. You'll understand why this is happening. Go look up Labour files, please. I'm not going to say it. This lady, I don't know who she is, but she takes to the stage and she lays out some facts about what's literally happening and in our country with the migration problem. And I assure you, America is not going to be far from behind. Right, come on, get it going. Still taking its time. Sorry guys, that video literally disappeared before my eyes as I was trying to go and get it. Anyway, right, what we're seeing here is really armed Muslims in Stoke roam the streets, police making no effort at all to stop them, and this is where we have the problem. And it's very telling about, in my view, about what's going on in this country.
Back from the summer love, Joey Essex is here with.
Sorry, I had to play it again, but you know what? It's just, something that I feel that people need to wake up. There is good ones and the good Muslims, and there are bad Muslims. Not being funny. So you can't treat everybody the same. We should not treat everybody the same. It's completely wrong to do that. But I think we need to listen to both sides.
Countries have had enough! Had enough! Time to stand up! We will stand together! For our children! For our children! We will stand together! This is an uprising! This is the uprising! We have had enough! We have had enough! This is an uprising! We have had...
The thing is, those people in charge are going to do everything they can to crush these people. And they will most likely, if they don't scare enough people off now, they will do soon. So they're either going to do heavy-handed prison sentences to scare people off. And this is part of the global agenda, to stop dissent, to stop people uprising, to stop people from protesting, to stop people from having a voice. They've always known this was going to happen because of what they have done. This is not by accident. This is all by choice. Anyway, I thought I'd leave it there. I'm going to leave it there. I just thought I'd come on and say this because, I think, people need to be waking up. People need to be bracing themselves for, I think, furthermore stuff coming down the line. And also, the financial crisis, it's looming. All this stuff that's going on is a distraction from the real truth. The financial system is being totally decimated. It's whatever that word is. It's going to crap. We're seeing the stock market crash. This is just a prelude, and so all of this is just a distraction. Anyway, and they always do it on the weekend. Anyway, guys, take care. Bye. Inshallah.